abandoned parks that are in Houston. 我们到时候要去 Texas. 这是茶的 player.
Since my family and I spent 2 years in the States, we've been thinking about going back to visit our old friends. So, in the summer of 2017, my family decided to get back there to visit our old friends, some other places we missed, and new things we've never seen before. Our plan was to stay in the USA for 2 weeks and spend my birthday at my friend Raquel's house for 2 days, and all the other friends will come too. After that, we will start our trip.
Happy birthday to you.
I had my unforgettable 11th birthday at our friend's house on July 24th. My friends and I played Wii together, just like what we used to do at our sleepovers. With the 2-day stay, we went around Cleveland, which is where we lived before, to recall our memories. The best part was when we went to Giant Eagle, which is the shop we'd always go to when we ran out of food. I got some pepperoni, which was the thing I always wanted to eat when I came back to Taiwan. Also, I had a great time when we went to Target, which was the place we'd always go to when we needed new stationeries or new clothes. If you have a chance to go there, you would be amazed by how great the place is. After the warm gathering, we left Cleveland and next stop was Chicago. Chicago is an amazing city with so many giant commercial buildings and incredible architectures, like the Buckingham Fountain, which was one of the largest fountains in the world. The Crown Fountain and the Cloud Gate, also named the Bean, are very impressive culture and arts. One of my favorite was the Crown Fountain. It was so cool because the fountains were like huge walls and they all had faces on them that could change expressions. But the most epic part was the faces could spit water on people who were playing next to it. Watching baseball games was a must-do thing in the States. Since my dad was a loyal baseball fan, we watched a game of the Chicago White Cubs versus the Chicago Sox. Even though I'm not a big fan of watching it, but that didn't stop me from enjoying the snacks. Moving south, we visited Lincoln Home National Historical Site and Lincoln Museum in Springfield City. What a great president Lincoln was! In the second half of the trip, my dad arranged some amusement parks for my brother and me. We had a lot of fun in 2 water parks, Frontier City and Whitewater Bay in Oklahoma City. At first, my brother Adam was scared to go on the pirate ship, but after encouraging him, he agreed to go on with me. In addition, we also had many exciting experiences with scream and laughing all the way in Six Flags in San Antonio. Another special activity was to swim in a very cold Barton Springs pool, a recreational outdoor swimming pool that is filled entirely with water from nearby natural springs in Austin. It was really cold and my brother really wanted to have a jump at the other end of the pool. So my dad went with him no matter how cold he was. At that time, I realized how much my dad loved us and that I love him a lot too. Finally, we drove back to Houston and went to a restaurant. It was famous for its authentic Texas steak. It was delicious! I really enjoyed this trip because when we drive for a long time, I get to chat with my family or play games like Bean Boozled, which is a box of candy and you will never know what the flavor is unless you dare to try.
Right now I'm gonna make one waffle.
Once my brother and I get into the English environment, we will naturally speak English all the time, like when we lived in the USA. I want to say thanks to my parents for this wonderful trip, and also, I'm really looking forward to the next trip, which is in winter break. Australia, here we come!